These might help. Oh, that's why they're called sleep token, because it's so quiet. Bill, put in your headphones.
Copyright disclaimer.
Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Bill. This is Trying to Stand, where I try new things in pop culture because I've been living under a rock. I'm going to be listening to the music of Sleep Token for the first time. No context, no idea what to expect, just one listen, and then I look at the lyrics, break it down as I go, give my thoughts. I usually do a hot topic pick around this time of year because it's fun for me. This is actually based on a real hot topic experience I had. This is not a judgment. I'm happy someone was excited. I was at a hot topic recently and I got knocked over by a very excited fan who then shouted, "Oh my God, Sleep Token has hoodies. Oh yes, I need them." Dang. They gotta be cool if you're gonna. So yeah, I hope you enjoy the video. Remember to like, subscribe, ring the bell, blah, blah, blah. Smash that like, as YouTube wants me to say. My gaming channel's in the description where I stream twice a week if you want to hang out with me there. Speaking of the description, next to my P.O. box, merch store, all that crap, there's also a link there to a card for social awareness, mental health, crisis lines, Trevor Project resources, things like that, should you or someone you know need them. So yeah, we're starting with, oh man, I'm gonna say it wrong. Alkaline? Alkaline. I think, is that a, no, it's Alka-Seltzer. I'm like, isn't that? Never mind. Alkaline. Sleep Token. Yeah, I knew that. I've listened to Sleep Token since 1987.
Every once in a while, something changes.
Ooh, hi.
Too late for me now. I am altered.
Alter I hardly.
She's perfectly misaligned.
It's a good lyric. Oh, I wasn't expecting that. Oh, that's cool and kind of creepy. I don't like the Breaking Bad men with guns. Oh, God, that rock's good. Yes, sexy science. No one told me there'd be magic. Oh, that looks cool as hell. Pause up. I love how this feels. Ooh, I hear you back there. No, not the... He's beginning to believe. Oh. All right, F in the chat for that guy. I won't lie, the branch vine thingy looks pretty sick. Oh, I loved how that sounded. That was not what I was expecting. I loved when like that energy just kind of kicked in, but it felt so controlled. And then yeah, then it's like, haha, check out my superpowers. Remember the love interest in Sky High? Because of like the hand movement and the supernatural poison ivy, it made me think like confidence or like a faith in your abilities, I guess. Like it was like he didn't move. The masked one. I'm gonna say that that's the singer. You can't see a face. This is hard. The person in the music video wasn't scared, like a confidence, a leap of faith. I also really liked the lyrics. I liked kind of embedding a science element to the lyrics that I really liked. Talking about like the molecular level, like a supernatural kind of love song. Like it was a lot of admiration. Oh, what's the word I'm thinking of? Reverence. I really love the way it sounded. I liked that kind of creepy tone, especially towards the end. Like again, it felt very controlled. It felt like an exertion of force, or in this case with the visuals, like a display of power, and then it like crept back in, if that makes any sense. Voice. Your voice is really nice, whoever you are. I know that this is another anonymous band. I know that. So I hope you stay as anonymous as you want to be for as long as you want to be. Every once in a while, something changes, and she's changing me. It's important to grow. She's not acid or alkaline, not quite either day or night. That's it. Yeah, I'm caught up in her design and how it connects to mine. I see in a different light the objects of my desire. Yeah, it feels almost spiritual in a sense. Like worship sounds negative. Like that sounds obsessive, but like that kind of reverie. Oh, let's talk about chemistry because I'm going to melt through to the heart of her molecules. Nailed it. Well, we've confirmed that I'm not the person singing this song. Because I don't know, there's something about like talking about heaven and hell, but also like chemistry and molecules and holy water. I like kind of balancing all of that. I don't know, there's something interesting about engaging in religion and science. I just find that really interesting. Some of the thumbnails and the music videos that I'm searching for has like imagery. So it's like, yeah, maybe it is kind of like the lore centers around a religion or a specific deity or god. Yeah, that kind of fits with like what I was saying earlier, where I'm like that confidence in the power, the protection, the Neo moment, right? Cluing in the visuals with the lyrics. Maybe it's like faith in your protection. It was like just the right amount of like creepy without trying to like me. You know what I mean? Like kind of got that eerie kind of vibe to it. It's mysterious. It's alluring. Your voice is really nice. And I don't know, I liked when like the rock kind of not crash in, but like it came in on like a wave. That like, whoa feeling. You know, it doesn't feel overwhelming. It just feels like an expansion on the thought. I really like that. Again, it feels very reserved. It rocked so pleasantly for me. I'm definitely excited to listen to more. Is Bloodsport one word or two? Next is Bloodsport, parentheses, from the room below. I love how my suggested right now is 30 minutes of relaxing Steven Universe songs and Chappell Roan's Hot to Go. Bloodsport, parentheses, from the room below, and parentheses. Ooh, I wasn't expecting piano.
Won't you pay for your arrogance?
Wait, what?
I made loving you a blood sport.
Wait, what? That's sweet and scary.
I can't win.
God, your runs are nice and like your vowels are so cool.
I made loving you a blood sport. I can't win.
This is kind of threatening.
And somewhere,
Ooh, this is kind of threatening.
I wanna be forgiven.
Ooh, whew, shit. What? Wait.
Heavens just won't open up for me.
Oh, that was dope. God, your voice is so cool.
I made loving you a blood sport. I made.
It's just so unnerving. Love me a little gentler, please. Repeating it this much is also interesting. Putting a pin in that.
And somewhere.
Ooh, God, that's so cool. God, this piano ballad goes hard. I really love that combination. That's really cool. That was the coolest piano recital I've seen in my entire life. I made loving you a blood sport. I can't win. That's interesting to me to repeat that so much. It tells me a cycle. It tells me stuck in a rut, especially with how much pain and anguish like I kept latching onto throughout the song. Not a breakup song, but like it has this like overwhelming feeling to it. And like when that growl would really go off, it just makes the feeling peak into this like madness. And again, repeating it makes me think repetition of the action, or in this case, the mistake. It's also unsettling. I don't know. I wasn't expecting like just strictly like a piano ballad. That's super interesting. Like it has this apologetic feeling. It's kind of like the first one. Like I'm kind of torn between like, is this a love song that has like a otherly ethereal feeling to it? Is it like a message to something otherworldly? Like I like that duality there. I made loving you a blood sport. Maybe you induced an act of wrath. I'm trying to also be careful with my verbiage given the stuff going on in the world. Again, links in the description. Did you incite an act of wrath in the name of a god that didn't want you to do that? You know what I mean? It's interesting to me to see creepy vine things and matrix powers to just playing the piano. And it's like, did you lose your connection? Did you misuse this power? Maybe it's wanting the other person or entity, whoever's on the other end of this relationship, wanting more from them, wanting a more intimate relationship. Again, I still can't tell you if this is like, I worship you like a god or I found a god. Maybe that's what I'm picking up on. Maybe it's one-sided and now the POV of the song, the singer, the masked singer, TM, is like getting frustrated, getting fed up, tangled with what I never said. You say it doesn't matter. Ultimately, being told it doesn't matter, it's like, it's almost like wishing that you would be punished for your sins or whatever it is you did. Maybe that's it. It feels like you're getting away with too much. Like there's a barrier there. Like if I could get a response yeah, because then those growls, those peaks in the vocal intensity, right? One would use a tactic like that, presumably to get a response out of someone, right? I feel like you would notice me or punish me if you cared, like lashing out for attention or wanting validation. And yeah, like I said, I loved that emotional peak in that growling. Like it wild that like fits. I'm waiting for like the rock to kick in on those growls, but it all like fits so well. Like that's so cool. Like that's so interesting. And it's like, yeah, again, yeah. Yes, because when he growls like that, the music doesn't shift. It's still just piano. He's not getting the response that he wants. Lashing out will get you nowhere. Is he being taught a lesson? Like, does that make sense what I'm saying? Like, not even the music will change to respond. Like, the music isn't going away from a piano ballad when he growls. I'm not going to give you what you want. You can't just emotionally flail about, or in this case, musically flail about, and then I'll give you more sound. Or more power, I guess. I don't know. That's so interesting. Holy crap. I'm also, it's hard for me to, like, exclaim, because I'm trying not to swear so much. It's like there's a psychology to the music. That's so dope. Like, I can't wait to listen to more. Okay, Bill, shut up. We're listening to more. That's not ominous. I'm trying to think of a good joke, and I'm wasting time. Next is The Summoning. There we go. Woo! Shit. Woo! Oh, it's good harmonies. God, some good devil's music, baby. I love it. Wait, what? Okay, piano. It's hard to bang your head when you're also checking the camera. Oh, God, that's so good. Like that, what is that? Why the laser? Why are people still, like, lasering at him? Okay, spooky synthy. Like, oh my God, that's good spooky synthy. God, that's really pretty. It's like ethereal or like going to a different plane or like outer space. I don't know. Ooh.
Did I mistake you for a sign from God?
Wait, what?
Just to turn me on.
Ooh. I mean, that did it for me, that vocal choice.
Or maybe make a good girl bad.
Is he trying to fuck God?
Taste of the divine.
Yeah, I think he wants to go down on his God. You can politely actually me in the comments. That was so cool. Like, I don't know how else to describe it. I love how that sounded. There was something too about like the vocal choices at the beginning where it felt like interpreting a message or like channeling a message or something. I don't know. Oh, cool. I'm getting a Silent Hill game in the mail in a week. Check out my gaming channel. I'm going to flip that over. Let's not get distracted. First off, I loved like the rock like sections, I guess. I loved the way that it would kind of dissipate and refocus. And there was something about the beginning, like the vocal choices, like it felt scattered, like you're trying to receive a message, if that makes any sense. It's weirdly romantic, the music choices, but also like a lot of the lyrics. It makes me think sexy prayer, I guess. I don't know. I don't really pray. I wouldn't say these things to a love interest either, but it feels kind of both. There's like a divinity there talking about like you have my body and my bone. That's so much if you're talking to another person, and that it feels like sexy gospel if you're talking about something otherworldly or ethereal. Like, you know what I mean? I love not being able to quite nail that down. Dude, do you just want to like bang your God? It's important to have ambitions. That is also aggressive. I've got a river running right into you. I love the way that sounded. I love the different places that it kind of took me. I loved when we kind of left the POV or like sent that message out, kind of almost like waited for a response, and then the singer kicks back in. The harmonies, like those high notes, like what is that? They're so good. They're so lovely. It's just like keeping the piano in there. Like sometimes I could hear the piano mixed in with everything. It's so interesting keeping those flavors in there. Like it's such a great combo. Like, I don't know. It's like there's a presence, I guess we'll say, within the music. Like there's like another voice, another two voices coming out of one entity. Maybe he's possessed? Is that the idea, that they're possessed? There's like a confusion here that almost makes me wonder, like, are you being led by like a false god? That'd be kind of cool. Like you're being tricked, but like you're so in it. Like you've got my body, flesh and bone. Or maybe it's even saying like, if it turns out that you're not what you say you are, I don't even care. Raise me up again, take me past the edge. I want to see the other side, see the other side. That would be kind of cool. You've seen the afterlife, you've seen, or the next life. Like, you know what comes next. You got a taste of it and it's like, wait, take me back there. I'll do anything. Maybe your equivalent of biting the forbidden fruit of knowledge. Maybe that's why it has like such a love, romance, obsession undertone. An unhealthy romantic relationship is, it's like you've been kind of seduced by an otherworldly being. Maybe like I should think of it more like Greek mythology. Did you hook up with a god and then it's like, wait, no, come back, I'll worship you forever? A reverse Kratos, if you will. Yeah, maybe that's it. Maybe it's like, it's some sort of god the singers become like obsessed with, I guess. I just want to go to your house. I don't care if it's up or down. I loved how that sounded. That's so different. And I really liked it. Your voice is so cool. And wherever those highs were coming from was so nice. Like that was just so, God. Like I'm just trying not to swear right now. I'm sorry. Uh-oh. Aqua Regia? Aqua Regia. I'm sorry if I say it wrong. Aqua Regia? Aqua Terra Ventus.
Following a blood trail, frothing out the moor.
Ooh.
Aqua Regia.
Aqua Regia. I knew that. I tested you.
A call from Olympus ringing off the hook.
Hey! Am I genius?
Screaming out the sunshine, singing in the rain.
Ooh. Ooh, that's pretty. That's nice. I didn't have like this smooth jazzy piano on my bingo card. My expectations for this.
When I'm dancing to a love.
Woo! Whew.
Done fighting off change.
Yes, little personal growth arc moment. Personal growth is sexy. Like, why was that one kind of sexy? Like, am I crazy? Like, right? Like, that kind of had like a nice, like, ooh. And then like the piano in like the middle there, that kind of banged. I'm kind of bummed. I thought these were music videos. I guess they're more like visualizers, which is fine. Right? Like, it was kind of sexy. Like, it had this like nice, like funky groove to hold hands to, kind of a vibe to it. I really liked that. I really like the metal sound, but like, I also like this kind of like this smoother, kind of gentler, you know, if one's like fire, this is more like water. Like Aqua. I'm stupid. Chat, what does Aqua mean? Or viewer, commenters, what does Aqua mean? Wrong answers only. It means rock, hence why they call it rock and roll. God, these have been so exciting to listen to. My love is an animal call. Blood Trail makes me think like hunting, or you feel like you're chasing this person, entity, what have you, this relationship. You're chasing so hard that it feels like hunting. Yeah, I'm kind of, my mind's taking me to like you met or you hooked up with a god and now you're trying to win their favor or get their attention again to appease them. You're on the move, you're on the prowl, you're trying to pick up a scent, you're trying to follow tracks. You're trying to follow tracks or like signs, I think. Or I'm stupid. Putting down the roses and picking up the sword. Maybe this god craves action or expects action. These days I'm a circuit board, like unfeeling or like cold or callous like a machine. Regia, regal water. Welcome to regal water. Fancy water? I bet it's better than Dasani. These days I'm a picture frame. Screaming at the sunshine, singing in the rain. Almost makes me wonder if it's like you're kind of being like neglected. Maybe the sunshine is like the antithesis of the god of darkness, god of night, god of rain. Rain on me, tsunami. All of Eden's vices running through my veins. Maybe you resent being immortal because you're so devoted or you're in love with this god. Cold love, hot blood. Cold love, hot blood makes me think, also given the kind of the vibe of the music, maybe you are sleeping with the god and you want something more than just that. Be more vulnerable with me has been a theme in some of the lyrics prior. Yeah, because earlier Eden's vices, right? Lust and greed and all that crap. Yeah, running to your heart when you're thinking of, and then that sexy piano break. And I'm like sprinting for your heart. I want to connect with you on a different level than just the physical. That's interesting. The Eden's vices line, right? Carbon in your brain and sugar in your blood. Do I want different things from you because I'm immortal and you are not? To kind of ground it a little bit more, like we're so different, we're after different things. But then the alarm bells make me think like you're ignoring reality. I couldn't tell you if it's like choosing ignorance or not, or still keeping your blinders up, even though it doesn't feel like the typical way that you've been acknowledged in relationships in the past. This one's different, and that doesn't mean it's bad. Like trying to understand your partner's love language. Maybe that's what it is like trying to understand. But then like subatomic interactions makes you think like they're so small and fleeting that like you're so desperate for it. Maybe it is kind of toxic. At what point are you just completely changing yourself for a relationship? I don't know. It's interesting. I don't know which way to kind of take it. I really love analyzing that though. God, these are really cool. Damn, that's long. This will be fun to edit. Okay, we're closing out the night with Take Me Back to Eden. It's over 8 minutes long. I was gonna make a Take Me to Church joke and I can't waste the time. Take Me Back to Eden. We okay?
Once told me not to breathe.
Well, yeah, you're gonna drown, you silly goose.
You know my desire.
God, your voice is so good.
Back to Eden.
Oh, hell yeah! I was gonna say, were you cast out of your God's good graces? I'll have a thought again in a minute. Woo! Damn it, that sounds great, dude. Oh, God. No, come back. Oh, that's the point. Is those moments of like heavy rock, the spirit? Whoa.
I'm still messed up. Room feels like a meat freezer right dangling.
Holy shit, this bangs. Holy crap. Yeah, were you like cast out or disconnected, I guess? Ooh, God. Sorry, I'm just so sucked in. I'm trying to talk my thoughts out loud. Oh, he's mad. Or is this the god? That'd be sick. God, it just rocks so fun. Good. Fun good. Whoa. No, don't. Wait. That was such a fast 8 minutes. Oh no. Oh no. I don't feel like I said anything. That was too fast. I'm not even joking. That flew by. What the hell happened? I'm sure we're all tired of me talking about how much it rocked, how great your voice is, how interesting the story is. It felt like being abandoned or like not getting a response, just like thrashing about at times and like so confused and trying to like first it was like talking about like drowning in the water that you were led to, like not being prepared or not feeling prepared. You had such a direct communication and now it's gone. It feels off. You don't know if you've been abandoned or you've been put on a path and now it's like time for you to do something on your own. And then it just becomes so angry towards the end. And again, like I'm starting to wonder, is that the rage or is that the God speaking through? Like I can't tell. I don't know. I just need to look at the lyrics. That was so like I loved how that sounded. I loved how it took you through phases of thought. I still think when that like harder rock sound kicks in, I think that's a connection. Again, I keep going back to blood sports. I keep going back to the piano being an apology and it's one-sided, like, oh, I'm sorry. I don't know. I dream in phosphorescence, light emitted by a substance without combustion or perceptible heat. Oh, okay. Yeah, like glow-in-the-dark materials. Yeah, faded light, it's stored energy. Perfect oceans, but no one told me not to breathe, and now the weightlessness recedes. I'm going to take that literally, like this was a sink or swim moment and I wasn't prepared. Being left to your own devices, whether you were like cast out or it was like, all right, you've heard my message, go forth. And it's like, wait, what did you say? Like, oh, if only I had written it down in a book, people are going to misinterpret for thousands of years. I've been drawn to you. Come now, bite through these wires. I think, yeah, like free me, help me, grow back your sharpest teeth. You know my desire. I failed. I drowned in the water. Let me go again. You know I want to grow. You know I want salvation. Not giving up. I'll get it right this time. Yeah, take me back, essentially, is what I'm kind of getting from it. Yeah, I spit blood when I wake up. Sink porcelain stained. Oh my God. Missed calls. Answer phones from people I just don't trust. Maybe, yeah, it's like now that I've heard you, seen you, spoken to you, felt this closeness to you, like I'm so detached from other mortals, other people. Cause like I was starting to get that sense of like a depressive, abandoned state. But I'll take a pound of your flesh before you take a piece of my pay stub. God, that's really one-sided and dark if that's the case. Payment in the form of a pound of flesh or whatever the saying is. You don't have to threaten me with anything or take something from me. I already forgive you. Maybe it's a sense of like being tested, and that's kind of giving off a abusive duality when I think of it in like a more grounded setting. It's really messed up. I think this relationship has taken quite the negative turn. A lot of this has been a lot of one-sided like pleading, uncertainty, bargaining, devout becoming obsessed, if that makes sense. Because yeah, if you keep it under that kind of religious veil, going back to like, I don't listen to other people, I don't pick up the phone. I think there's something about the blinders that we put on. The more devout one gets, the more they can dehumanize other people. I'm trying to be kind. It's the dehumanization of the people around you when you're so obsessed in this pleasing your God mentality, if that makes any sense. Begging for forgiveness and how that obsession can relinquish care for yourself as well as attachment to others or empathy for others. The love outside of this connection is fake. That's an interesting line earlier. This is so hard to do without context. God, this song was so cool. All these songs were really interesting, and like it really does attract that overthinking nonsense part of my brain in a way that I really like. It's definitely becoming more and more toxic, and I think that's kind of the point. Like if someone's this devoted to insert religion here, it becomes toxic. It shuts you out from caring about yourself as well as others. You can neglect yourself. Like it becomes, in a sense, an abusive relationship to just focus on some entity or deity, if that makes any sense. You're not striving to be a better person for yourself or to contribute more to the world around you. It's just to appease your Lord, your God. And so it's like, it's this cycle of like, you're not truly changing. You're just trying to figure out, forgive me, what mask to wear to please you most. Sounds like it might not even be what you were supposed to do. Does that make sense? I hope what I'm saying makes sense. It's definitely fascinating. I really want to know more. God, the sound of these songs, even before I get into the what does it all mean overthinking nonsense, the sound is so good, and I love how it's so layered, and you can feel the emotional and like headspace shifts. And I'm starting to wonder if it's a perspective shift. It's either like that rageful, angry, vengeful part of him that lashes out when he's disconnected to his God, or it's a power, that growl comes from a connection to the God. I'm not quite sure, but I love entertaining it in that way. I love thinking about it in that light. I'm also bummed that I only picked like 2 music videos, so like oops, like visualizers can only take me so far. Usually that stuff kind of helps me with lore heavy stuff. I really enjoyed this. I hope anything I said made sense. Yeah, there you guys go. Those are my thoughts on listening to Sleep Token for the first time. Again, I really want to know what people think. Let me know if I'm on the right track. Remember to like, subscribe, you get it. Again, gaming channel in the description, merch store in the description, donate or pick up merch, donate here, hit the join button, whatever. There's all kinds of ways to support me, Patreon, who cares? And next to my P.O. box and all that crap, there's also a link there to a card for social awareness, mental health, crisis lines, Trevor Project resources, things like that. Should you or someone you know need them. I hope to see you next time I upload or go live. I hope everyone's staying safe. Remember to register to vote, double check to make sure you're registered, be mindful of others. Remember to take care of yourselves, please.